So, what is it, day 22? I don't know. I have 4 hours left here in Cape Town, and I'm a little bummed. I love this place. I wish it wasn't so difficult for Americans to get here, you know? This place is just, I feel like it's a warm blanket that you can wrap around you. Like, everybody here has been so nice. You're either greeted with a song, a dance, a smile, a hug, food, and you know how I love food. It's just something else, man. The scenery is incredible. Like, God did a good job when He made this place. It's crazy. I've met it's hard for me to talk about it without getting emotional, because I've met so many amazing people here in 16 days. Like, blows my mind. Like, these are people I'm going to be friends with for a long time. I have spent 4.3% of my life this year in South Africa. I'm super, super lucky. So blessed. I have to come back here. I love it. It's great. You know, you ask me, to talk about South Africa for a second, if you ask me, what's the face of South Africa? I don't know. There are so many cultures here. It's a lot like living in California. It's not homogenous at all. There are white people here. There are black people here. And there are what are called people of color, or colored people, which threw me off for a second. Colored people are mixed ethnicities, which kind of makes me wonder, can't we all just be colored people so we can finally just have people? It just makes sense to me. I don't even know what I am. I could be half black for all I know. Although, my mom would argue with that. But, so there's no face to South Africa. You ask me what the cuisine of South Africa is? I don't know. I can tell you some African foods and some South African dishes, but there are so many cultures that are wrapped up here in South Africa with so much history, that you can't put a specific tag on anything. I will miss driving on the left side of the road, and I will not miss having to file my accident report in 3 hours. I don't know how that's all going to turn out, but I've already talked to somebody at Avis and Budget, and it seems like I'm not the only person who had a problem in their car. So I'm not looking forward to the 10-hour and 50-minute flight to Istanbul, but I have a dear friend, Sarim from San Diego, who moved to New York just recently, and he's from Istanbul, and he helped me lay out a whole itinerary for when I'm there. Now, he didn't give me the full 6 days I'm going to be there. He only gave me 3 days of activities to do, which I really appreciate, because I'm just very independent and I like to go with the flow on a trip, so I don't really want everything planned out for me. I did that in Dubai, which is great, and it worked out perfectly, but I don't know anything to do in Istanbul, so it's nice that he did that. And I actually have another person I've kept in contact with in Istanbul, and he looked at the itineraries, and this is exactly what I would have told you to do. So at least I know what I'm going to do there, places to eat and things like that. And I'm sure Turkey will charm me in its own lovely way. There's so much history there, but I expected to like Africa a lot. I didn't expect to fall in love so much here. It's just a wonderful place. I will definitely be back. Definitely. I was on the radio again this morning, and I told them the same thing, and I broke down like this. And I'm just grateful, To the people of Cape Town, I love you to death. And I love you, city.